Hey, we're back and we're recording. And let me bring this a little bit closer. Hopefully, this helps. The only reason this clip is in here to look at Bo's socks or lack thereof socks. We're gonna jump into about 2.5 to go. So this is driveway number 4, speed loop. A lot of the heavy hitters like Meteor are not here, but there's a few dangerous folks. I think someone tried to go up the road, and actually this is a good capture. I think Corey Bounds, he went up the road. We were kind of just chilling. He might have gone up the road with Stefan and them. I think that's when Stefan attacked. So the plan for this race is I do absolutely fucking nothing, because this is, as you'll see, a straight up just drag into the finish. And I was going to have my teammate Stefan attack and hopefully take the pressure off of us as far as a lead out, and kind of surf wheels and go from there. Because I can do this one pretty long. It's not a technical sprint, so you can kind of get motoring a lot longer. You don't have to be in as good of a position for this one. So it's pretty good. I like sprints like this. I mean, non-technical sprints. I do like technical sprints, but I like just being to overpower people. But we're just cruising. There's Wanger. Actually, yeah, this is not worked out yet, so because he's going to jump across here soon. There's Stefan. So this will actually be a good vantage point for the attack. We're rolling into 2 to go now. And I'm, pretty far up there. I think one other, it's Corey Bounds is up there. I think a Night Owl's rider might have attacked, or was off the back. I'm not sure. Who knows? We'll find out. So, boom, Stefan attacks, and Wanger, being the very talented bike racer who is a national champion, jumps on his wheel. I'm not sure who this guy is, but they're going, and then Corey is right up there, I think. Then Bo goes haymaker, and I'm in kind of a dilemma, because I'm like, okay, now they're each represented. Most of the big teams, at least the 3 big teams, and I'm like, okay, do I chase or do I right now it's 4 people, and is our best chance out of 4, or is it out of 115 fucking people? So I decided to let it roll. If anyone wants to bring it back and chase, then I'll be ready. There's my realtor. He sold me a house. Isn't that fun? I'm a homeowner, by the way. Is that crazy? I don't know how that happened. But we're gonna just cruise. I'm just gonna sit here. I literally do nothing. And I tell Andy to get up in front of me. He was gonna dump it out, I think, with about half lap to go. But it's only if they're close. There is a distance. So I'm like, okay, we could just brap and then hopefully catch them and then sprint by them right at the line, which I've done before. But we could also just not do any pace setting and just see if it sticks, and hopefully Stefan's got a little kick left in him, even though he was pretty preem hungry. I think we won all the preems except for one, which is pretty funny. I literally sat in the back for this entire race. Race like this, if you really want to sprint, just be bored. It's a good tactic. Don't get yourself excited. Okay, so I put the overlays on. I think you guys have to know how fucking difficult this is if you're not using a verb for everything. It's literally 40,000 images, little PNGs that you have to overlay. It's a pretty fun process. So just did it on the last lap. I'm telling Andy just kind of hold, and I think Zach Stein's going to pull up here in a second as well. He's going to hold position just in case if someone attacks and then another person attacks, then we're going to have to pretty much go with it, and they can lead me and fucking fly right past them. Yep, there's Steinerson. Kind of getting this all together. We haven't raced a bunch of crits together, so still kind of figuring out lead out stuff, but it's gradually being perfected. Now there's definitely a crash that happened. I think as soon as that happened, there was a fucking pile up or something like that. A couple people went down. Shred Monster now takes it to the front. And it wasn't a very long lead out by the front guy, but we're just now hooking into the final turn, and they're not in sight, so I really am not confident in us catching them. There they are. They're kind of right down there. Like, we could have really opened it up, but I mean, we had a good enough gap. And so there, Marchi, Cat 1 rider, he attacks, and then Dan comes right through, and that was close maneuver, and I just go. I actually hit pretty solid watts here, like 1900 something. But what's funny is I didn't pay attention to my gearing because I didn't think to have to go that early. I hit 41, 42 miles an hour, which is tight, but also 135 cadence, which is a lot higher than normal. And boom, I think I get the field sprint there. Eli wanted to come around at the end. We ended up getting second, which is, okay. I mean, that's a race I can usually win, especially if I, paid attention to my gearing right there. Could have been going 45 miles an hour. But next time, I make a lot of mistakes, and I need to constantly remind myself that I am, capable of being wrong. But that's it. Fun little race. Life goes on. See you next week. I almost forgot to shout these dudes out. They came up from Rice University out in Houston to race. They are fans on YouTube, which is sick. Having people enjoy stuff you make is always fun, but it's not the reason I make stuff. I just make stuff because I feel like I have to be constantly busy. But they skip school, tight. School doesn't matter. Riding matters. It's more important. It's definitely given me a lot more fun experiences. Not more money, though. I guess school did give me that. But that's all. Okay, now it's officially time to go. I have to go to work. Bye.